that's what she like. I get it, 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 I get it.
First, let's talk about where you are as far as your album. When is it coming out? All that good stuff.
Well, the album is done, and I'm praying that it does not get leaked on the internet. I just pray for that. The date we have right now is January 12th. I'm really excited about it. This is by far, my best work, and the album is just amazing. From top to bottom, I wrote every song. So this is different from my other albums, being that, my involvement was more the reference to the topics, the melodies, the production. I had a lot of input, and the input didn't go without, respect. And I say that only because, when you come up in the industry, as long as I have, you would think that, more control will be given. But, when you're in, like, major record companies, they have writers and they have a whole bunch of different, you have A&Rs and, people that, they're doing business with. So, they're like, oh, man, you should get with this guy. You should get with this guy. Totally not benefiting on the, profitable side when it comes to writing and percentages and stuff like that. And this time, because, I've been given the opportunity to solely be in control, not just of, of the writing process, but just the whole, creating and, I directed my video, I'm just involved. So I'm pretty excited.
Well, that's great. And speaking of where you are as far as control, you're on a new label, and if you want to address, just in case people are still wondering what happened with the whole Cash Money situation. And so where are you now as far as label and imprint?
Well, I decided to have my own imprint. The whole Young Money situation was really just a time thing. They had their own ideas, and I had my own ideas, and because, Wayne and myself are bosses in our own right, there was just some confliction there. There's no hard feelings, and the opportunity that I had was to start my own label through Inline/Capital. So, I own my own masters. And at this day and time, have ownership is something that I would consider a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
An artist like myself that has, had the opportunity to, have 2 #1 albums, the last solo albums that came out, and to have the success that I had with B2K, to be able to own my masters is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That means when any albums are sold, I will be able to, profit from it and, take care of my family, take care of myself, and it's such a Jay-Z, Puffy,
mm-hmm.
smoke position.
Right.
And I'm really blessed to have had this opportunity.
Well, definitely in this situation, the way the industry is now, the more control you have over your creativity and your own work benefits the artist. And I think that's definitely where the industry is headed. If you're not working for yourself, you're kind of stuck. So, well, that's great. So tell me about the album as far as the sound and who you worked with. You have Gucci Mane on the first single, I Get It In. Any other people you work with as far as producers, artists?
Well, the album, sonically, you know what that term means, right?
I'm not even going to act like I do. You can go ahead on and explain it, but...
Okay. It just means, like, the instrument, you know what I mean? Like, sonically, like, like, say if the sound was, like, percussion, like, it consistently has, because that's what I was going to talk about, the consistency of the sound.
Okay.
And, like, sonically, it's kind of like a musical term for sound.
Right, okay.
Like, sonically, how it sounds. Sonically, it's basically, it's classic Omarion. You know, you're getting, you know, hard snares and heavy kicks, aggressive music, kind of like the first single. And of course, also, you know, your sensual love, you know, soulful, heartfelt songs from Omarion. Also, I think it's about 12 songs on the album, maybe plus 2 bonus tracks. The producers that produced on the album, Song Dynasty actually did the first single and none of the records on the album. The Song Dynasty is Tank. Tank actually had partaked in doing the song Oh, which was my first single to my, you know, first solo album, and really stepped breakout record for me. So we did get it in. Who else? Detail did actually, he did Sexy Can I for Ray J. Who else? 253, these new young producers, pretty talented, coming out of the north. And who else? Battle Royale. I forget. Oh, King actually of the World Court. King of the World Court actually produced Icebox.
Oh, okay.
Who else? I think that's it. I think that's everyone.